All my fellas, 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 all my fellas. Let's go. Let's go.
Just sit your motherfucking ass down.
Woo! Oh my god. One time for the one time, two time for the sunshine. It's your boy.
I think you're mine.
We are back. We are back. We're not fully back 100%. We just go and do whatever we can as of right now. You're gonna see a little bit of me, you know, but I'm gonna still keep it going. All right. But yeah. So yeah, how you guys doing? Like I just gotta ask you that. Yeah, as you guys can see by the title, yes. In definition, yes, I was homeless for the past 10 months. Well, actually 8. I've been here. I'm at my new place for about 2 months. But yeah, like I love it so far. And yeah, I felt comfortable as of right now to begin. I just had to, you know, get off the ground a little bit. I'm still working there, but man, there's just so much to say. Like how have you guys been? We're gonna talk about everything in specific on December 7th. We're gonna start the podcast again and you know, talk about everything. I don't even know what to call it, a podcast, show, whatever you want to call it. We're just chilling, we're just vibing. It's just a stream. We're gonna talk about, you know, how everyone's been. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the beginning and explain to you guys, like, briefly, or try to be brief about, you know, what's been happening and how this all started. So in the background, I'm gonna be playing Apex. I actually went off last night. This is all last night, by the way. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Get your snacks, get your whatever you got, you know, leftover actually no, Thanksgiving is nah, you don't got no Thanksgiving food now. But anyways, yeah, get your food and yeah, just relax. So yeah, I'm gonna start off. So starting off, me and my mom, we had, you know, a rough, you know, relationship coming up. I mean, I wouldn't say coming up. I think like later years started, you know, drifting apart, you know, and that's you know, that happens, you know. I still love my mom and everything. You know, it just wasn't really healthy. It was kind of like we were losing communication, and you know, every day we come home and we'll just like do our own thing. It started really with me stopping, you know, my chores around the house, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'll tell you when I'm wrong and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to be like very distant, and sometimes it will be my fault, sometimes it will be hers. I know she probably wouldn't want to, you know, admit that, but I mean, it happens. Like somebody left something out, you know, and you expect the other person to clean it, and you know, it happens. Yeah, and as that was going on, that started limiting my options around the house. It was really bad to the point where I couldn't use the kitchen. I couldn't, you know, use the bathroom at one point. It really didn't feel right, you know. I was paying rent at the time. I was paying half the rent, sorry. I was paying half of the rent at the time, and it just didn't feel right for me to just stay there while I'm limited around the house. I'm restricted. So yeah, it just drew us apart even more. Just having us come home from work and just like doing our own thing. So that continued into the point where I would come home and I wouldn't even, you know, say anything. Or I would come home really late, which really made her upset. It's not like a set time, just don't come home too late, because she has to, you know that I'm coming in and she has work in the morning and stuff like that. So I understand that. I was literally working late. Like I would work late. Or I would be in the gym or something like that, you know, playing basketball, but I'm safe, you know, I have my car and everything. So that continued until the point where one night, I guess she was just tired of it, and she locked the door. Now, locking the door meaning the chain on the lock, you know what I mean? So, and also at that time, I had the same mindset of leaving, but I didn't have any place to go. Rent was high, you know, in that area. So I was like, you know, I don't know where to go. Like, I have my job and it pays well. I had the opportunity to, you know, move up in that company, but I just didn't feel comfortable. And plus, you guys were a factor as well. Like, I really wanted time for you guys. I knew if I took that job, I wouldn't, have time for you guys. I would be exhausted and stuff like that. So I really thought about you guys. But so yeah, I was like very close to leaving, like in that mindset as well, when she, at the time where she locked me out. So I got home one night and the chain was on the door, and I was just thinking, like, I have work in the morning. I really just do not have time for this, and I went back to my car, called, no answer. I was just like, all right, I guess I'm sleeping in my car tonight. So I think that happened again as well when I left work late and I got home and the chain was on the door again. So I was just like, yo, I can't do this. Like, if I'm paying rent, I should at least be allowed in the house, to my room. And I haven't really told a lot of people about it, but for maybe, I think it happened for about 3 weeks. I haven't told anybody about it, that I was living in my car. Basically, I was just going to work, coming to LA Fitness, working out a little bit, and then just going right into the shower, getting something to eat, just riding around. And that, at the time, this is February. March. It's cold out. It was rough. It really was rough. That's when I left. Yeah, February. Yeah, it was. Yeah, around that time. But it was rough. I was sleeping in my car and stuff like that for about 2-3 weeks, and thankfully, thank God, honestly, because I was contacted, or no, I think I talked to my father, who introduced me or reunited with my aunt that I haven't seen in a very long time. And I want to thank my aunt. I don't know if she's watching, but I really want to thank my aunt for taking me in. And she took me in for months, basically majority, I'll say 5-6 months, but she took me in and into her place, and I was just very thankful. I tried to do everything I could to help around the house and stuff like that, and I had a lot of stuff. You guys have probably seen on my Instagram story or my Instagram right now, the stuff that I've been doing. But I'll talk about that all on the podcast. But yeah, we were doing that, but it got to a point where my aunt, she sold her house and she moved farther away from where I worked. So I was like, okay, I have to make a decision. I chose to move. Yeah, I chose to actually get my own place. By getting this place right here, I had to move very, very far from everybody. Very far. I'm not going to say where until December 7th. But it was basically a big sacrifice, the biggest moment, I would say in my life. I think this was my number one goal in life. This right here. To get my own place, to get my own apartment. I think right now, my number one goal right now is to just go crazy on YouTube right now. So yeah, let's just go back to the story. So sorry, I'll always get sidetracked. I don't know what it is. So yeah, so I was staying with her for a couple months, and obviously, she moved. I helped her with the move and everything, and I stayed at her place for another month as well, because this place wasn't ready yet, and I wasn't working. I was not working at all. Like there was no point, because I was already planning to move here, and I was staying at her place, which is far from my other job. You get what I mean? Like, there was really no point. I was just resting. So I had enough savings to basically get this place and live out for that month. And then as soon as I got here, that's when more trouble happened. I thought when I came here, like, yo, we're about to just go. We're about to just go start the channel and we'll be good. No. So basically, when I first got here, I loved it. Love this apartment. And we're not gonna do the room tour or the house tour, apartment tour, whatever you want to call it. Until let's see, we're gonna sub gate. Let's see, 3K. 3K, yeah, we'll go 3K subs, and we'll do a apartment tour. So started with my job. So the job that I wanted, which I have right now, the process was a month. It took a month in to start working, and my savings was just getting hit left and right, bill, and yeah, it sucked because I was low at the time. I'm still kind of low, but I'm working there. It was just getting hit left and right, and I couldn't really find work. I didn't know the process was gonna take a month to get the job, so that kind of ruined a lot of plans for me, and that's why I wasn't comfortable with starting last month when I first moved. But yeah, and then other things happened. As of right now, I am sick. I'm getting out of the sickness. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I had a runny nose, stuffed nose right now. and sore throat, but I'm getting out of it. But yeah, it was just a lot of like little things throwing me off. Like I'm like, oh snap, do I start again with the channel? But this is happening over here. Like I don't. It was just so many little things that just pushed me away from starting this channel. Like I'm like, okay, I'm about to start on this date. Next thing you know, random new bill just comes out of nowhere, just takes a little bit of my savings. I'm like, oh snap, well I'll afford rent. Like, oh man, like like little things like that just came out of nowhere. So unexpected things. But as of right now, like I'm going to be working a lot. So you're not going to see a lot of me. If you do see me, you're going to see me at late, very late, so maybe 8-9 p.m. and it won't even be for that long, maybe like 1-2 hours. Like I know that seems like a decent time, but you know how we do. Like we usually will be live for longer than that. So yeah, it is what it is. And videos are gonna be pretty slow, maybe like 1-2 a month. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like I really won't have time. You guys will not really be seeing me streaming once, twice a week, maybe. And yeah, stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy. So man, I don't know what else to say. Like I really appreciate you guys if you're still here. And it's just it's so much. It is a lot. Like it's a lot to take in. Like I have my own apartment right now, and I'm managing everything. I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping everything together. I'm trying. So, and I can't stress this enough. Like I made the biggest sacrifice ever, like in my life, to keep this channel going. I knew I couldn't stay where I was to continue this channel, but we're gonna go crazy. We really are. Like once I'm more comfortable with where I'm at right now, then we're just gonna go crazy. I tried my best to explain everything, but I already know December 7th we're gonna go over everything. We are back. I don't know if you could call it officially back, but we're back, sort of. We're gonna go crazy. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for right now. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's just crazy how many messages I've gotten on where I've been and this and that. I'm gonna put some of them on the screen or something like that. Like you guys have been hitting me up like, yo, I can't wait till you come back and this and that. Like I've been getting so many messages, but I really love you guys. You guys don't understand like how much I sacrifice. I keep saying that, like how much I really sacrifice to keep this going. But yeah, I love you guys, and see you guys on December 7th, which is what, Thursday? That is a Thursday night, I believe. Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, love you guys. See you guys later. All right.